Hey there, this is Fritz Westover with Virtual Viticulture Academy and the Vineyard Underground podcast, and I'm in a vineyard with some Cabernet Franc vines in the hill country in Texas today. And in this vineyard this spring, after bud burst, we had a freeze that went down to 27 degrees Fahrenheit, which in all normal circumstances would devastate the shoots in a vineyard. But for some reason, it wasn't long enough here, didn't get cold enough long enough to cause a lot of damage. But what we are finding is that moderate amount of damage on the lower shoots. So the upper shoots on this vine were just high enough that the air temperature was just a little bit warmer. So we had zero freeze damage up here. Whereas down here, if you come into the leaves, these are the older leaves. So these will be the leaves that would have been out and expanded when that freeze came. We can see just a little bit of mottling. It's kind of a yellowing, bronzing, and there's a little distortion where that cell damage occurs, and then the cells that are not damaged right next to those damaged cells continue to grow and expand, and that's what causes that buckling there. Now, this leaf, believe it or not, is actually photosynthetically active and healthy for the most part, and it's going to contribute to the upper leaves. And the upper leaves have not been damaged because they've come out since that freeze. Beautiful red sheen on that Cabernet Franc, by the way, on those young leaves. But a little bit of damage here as well. Not a concern at all, because on this vine, I'm actually going to remove these shoots down here and retain the ones at the top to produce a cordon. So this is very fortunate that we had no damage on the top, a little damage on the bottom, and I want to distinguish this from other damage that it could be confused with, like herbicide damage. So if the grower comes through and sprays an herbicide after bud burst, that could be one reason you might see damage like this, but this is very distinctly different damage than the herbicide damage, which would be more of like a browning of the leaf and burning of the leaf. So we're actually going to remove these. I'll go ahead and show what we would do with this vine anyway, is just take all these shoots off of the bottom and keep the ones right here at the top. We'll keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shoots is what I want to keep on these vines, because they're coming into their third leaf, and we need to make sure we moderate the vigor on these vines. So this will grow now out into a fan shape, and we'll choose our best 2 next winter to lay down for our cordon to spur prune.